everyone, it's T here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. This video is featuring the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyeshadow Palette. This is what I have all over my eyes just to give this fun foresty army green look. So if you want to see me or how I got this look, then keep on watching. I actually have no idea what I want to do today, but I finally got my camera light fixed-ish so that I don't look like I'm super yellow. So the culprit is this light up here. It's too yellow. Let me just clip my hair back while we're talking. That way I'm not just rambling along. But yeah, I ended up deleting quite a few of the videos just because I didn't feel like they looked as, like, they weren't representing my skin realistically. So I just want to make sure that that's the reason why. So let me put on some lip balm. I'm currently using this Paula's Choice one. This is like my second tube. I'm gonna redo a makeup look that I did in one of the videos that I just was like, okay, I need to delete this. So let me put on some Makeup by Mario Master Mattes in Sandstone. I also did my brows off camera, but I'm still using the Victoria Beckham brow blade. Also, if you guys like see me looking down, I swear I'm not looking at my phone. I just have my like makeup mirror, so I'm like real close. Yo girl is blind most of the time. Okay, so the makeup that I'm going to redo, it's gonna be with the Makeup by Mario Ethereal eyeshadow palette. So let me grab that really quickly. So I've already tried the Ethereal eyeshadow palette by Makeup by Mario, so this is by no means a first impression. As you can see, I created a really amazing, like, this forest green, which I'm gonna do again for this video because I just really wanted you guys to see it. So first up, I'm just gonna go in with these two transition shade right over here and just making sure that I fully blend and give my crease just a touch. Like, my crease already naturally has a shadow. If you can see on the other side, this is untouched. It's just to make sure that there's a little bit more definition. So a light wash to make it define a little bit more. What shade is this? Oh, it's EEN 15 or 4. This is like the color codes. Just fully blend it all out. And then I did deepen the outer edges with these two shades right here. I'm just gonna lightly layer them as we continue. So just really making sure that outer edge has a lot of definition, as you can see. Also, my eyelids are behaving very well today. Like, they just look even. There is a shadow stick from Victoria Beckham that I want to use. It's called Bottle Green. So I want to just base my eyes a little bit since we are going for more of a green look today. Wow, that's pretty. Do you see that? It's like a green gold. Okay, I'm just gonna maneuver this back and forth. This is a really pretty shade that I probably could use on its own, but I do want to play with this and the Ethereal palette at the same time. You want to make sure it gets like smudged and blended out so there's no harsh lines. I'm gonna do the same to my other eyes. Just do a quick blending out just to make sure there's like not a whole lot of harsh lines and it's just a wash of that green and gold shade. And going back with this one, I just want to give the same green intensity. Once that is laid down, I'm gonna go back in with this dark brown shade right here and give this a little bit of a blend. Going back in with a more defined shade and just mush that a little bit like so. You see that? And since it's like a darker shade, it's a process. Layering, blending, layering some more, blend some more, layering again, and blend some more. So relax. It's all going to turn out just fine. I know color gets really scary sometimes, but if we patiently layer, blend, and layer, the payoff is gonna be amazing. So now that that blending is done, I'm actually gonna go in with my hands with this green shade right here, this one, just making sure you guys see it, and popping this right there, making sure I blend this out. You see that? You see a little bit of like the dark green right here on the bottom, but also this shade up top peeking through. It's so gorgeous. And I'm also using my finger just to like blend, and stamp it like so. This color is just so gorgeous. I'm going to go back in with this. I'm gonna go in with a deeper brown shade. This one, this dark brown, and just lightly dust that onto the ends. See that? Lightly. It brings the outer corners together into a diffuse like look without like this. It blended into something, just a little bit something. Same with the other side, and this is how I'm able to dust off all the extra glitter on the outer edges of my eyes. And this side, because I have to finesse it a little bit more just to get this crease, I'm going to go in with this blender shader brush again, just to finesse a little bit of that like lifted up effect. And of course, backing with this, making sure I look up to create that line up here. So this is what we look like at this stage, and then whatever's left of my hand, I'll blend it still. So this is that. So nicely blended. I love it. Let's go in a little bit more. I spend like the most amount of my time on my eyes. Just, I don't know, grab a little baby wipe and like clean just a touch. This, and then this, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This like grayish green, and I'm just gonna pop it on the center of my eyes like that. Just like that. Just so that there's a little bit more dimension, a little bit more of a little party. You see that little party right there? So yeah, so this is the eye look. Let me line the eyes really quickly. This is the Victoria Beckham Satin Kajal eyeliner in the shade Cocoa. So I'm gonna get really close, and I'm gonna keep, this is like my eyes open right here, but it's open right here, okay? Okay, I'm gonna cap this. I'm gonna use my smudging brush to just smudge out that line a little bit, making sure it's like a little bit softer, and a little bit more uniform. Let me do the same on the other eye really quickly. Just smudging it out. This is what we have. I'm gonna do my mascara now. I use this brown mascara from Thrive. I've been really loving the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. I use the black one a lot more often, but this is the brown one. I just feel like this foresty nature look just so deserves a brown mascara look and making sure every single lash is coated. Okay, this is what we look like. We could leave this here, but why would we do that? I want a little bit of drama. This is the lashes I use. I take one of them and I cut them in half. I really love this because the band, genuinely, it's clear and it's so hidden once you pop it on. Again, I'm just gonna cut them in half and then just lightly plop it on the outer edges to give me this elongated like wing, and my eyes don't look so closed like so. Do the same on the other eye. Make sure they both like sit up a little straighter. Okay, let's get some foundation on our face. I need it. I need it super badly. Okay, this foundation is newer, so I'm very excited, but I did test it out twice now. This is gonna be the first time I'm testing it out on camera, so I'm gonna give this a shake. This is the NYX Soft Matte Makeup Wonder in the shade 15 Buff. It's in this squeezy tube. So I've already used this, as you can see. This is messy. I just want to make sure you guys know that it's very messy, and it's also on the more yellow side, even though it says that this is neutral, but it's totally fine. Let me do about 3 drops. And I'm just gonna lightly, you see that? It's so yellow. But it's actually pretty good. I do have to give credit where credit's due. This foundation does cover, and it gives you like the softest matte blurring type of look. I do want a bit of a fuller coverage today, so I'm just gonna make sure all my little imperfections are addressed. So this, I'm pretty sure, is like the best of like a matching for me. I do think anything like 14, the one below, might be too light for me, and 16 buff or something beige, buff or beige, would be too dark for me. I do think we're just at the right touch, and because all of them, so this is the issue that I have with all drugstore foundations, just period. I do think they just make me look yellow and orange. Like, I do feel like an Oompa Loompa applying it on. But this will be like the 3rd time I've worn it. And this one, this 3rd time, I'm gonna wear it all day. I think this is the only time that I'm wearing it with like a full face of makeup. I just wanted to test it on camera, gather my thoughts, take some time wearing it. I've also been using this with both of these, and these two are my favorite. Today I'm gonna go with the NATASHA DENONA High Sculpt Liquid Bronzer in Foxy. Is it Foxy? Yes, Foxy. I'm gonna grab this brush and just lightly warm up. Not like my complexion needs any more warming up, but I would like just a little bit. And then I'm also, I did want to go in with like a more of a shadow, like a sculpted. I'm gonna go in with the HAUS Labs, and I'm gonna do the tiniest sculpting right around here. Same brush, but I'm going to flip it around to this pointier edge right here and just lightly blend it out and then blend it up. Blend it out, blend it up. Same with this one. It's just to get a little more ashier gray sculpting tones in. You see that? It gives like that extra shadow. And then for the nose, I'm gonna lightly blend this and then go into our eye socket and diffuse it out. Just like that. Don't worry, we're gonna go back in with a concealer just to clean this up a little. All right. Now for blush, since the eyes are really strong, I'm just gonna go in with Hope. It's a muted shade for my cheeks. like so. Just gonna dot a little bit on each side and just blend it out. See that? And then I blend all the way to the temples just to fill in like hollowness, or you just want cohesiveness. I would blend up here, and then I'm going to take this blush and just dot it on my nose, and then just blend it across my nose just like this for like a really cute flush. And then for concealer, I'm using the Make Beauty shade Light W. I'm gonna let that sit for just a second. I'm actually gonna fix my eyebrows a touch just because I do feel like the foundation kind of blended it out a little bit. So I'm just gonna draw a few strokes in, like so, just to bring a wash back in, just lightly. I already have like the base down, and this is more for because we were waiting for our concealer to dry. I like my concealer to just dry down just a little bit, and then I just start blending now. Get rid of all those dark circles and brighten up the complexion a little bit more. Now that we're all blended out, I'm going to go in with this Carslan loose setting powder and start setting my under eyes. I do wish that the Huda Beauty one was a lot more like this for me to control, because the content in the Huda Beauty one, so good for the oily girls. Like whatever she put in there, pure magic. It holds me at bay for so long. So freaking long. I'm gonna go in with a powder blush as well. I'm actually gonna go in with the Tower 28 Long Beach Iced Tea. I'm looking for a little bit more of a muted, toned down blush today, just because I want all the attention to go to my eyes. And then this one is like super soft, super blurring, gives the prettiest muted neutral look to my cheeks. And then I love to run this right across my nose for a little pinch. We're gonna stop on the face for just a second. I will go back to the face after I line my bottom lashes with the smudging brush earlier. And I'm just gonna do a tiny bit just because I usually don't like to line my bottom lashes too much, because it does make me feel like my eyes are closing on me. But I do it just so that it's not like empty and like there's like just a little bit of something. If you guys take a look, do you see that? It's a little something that just ties it together without doing too much. And then something I'm gonna do that I know a lot of you just are cringing over, but this is just what I love doing. And I usually wait till the very end just because I would like for the mascara to dry. So what I do is I would pop everyone in, make sure everyone's popped in like so, and make sure everyone gets a squeeze. This is so that the lashes all stick together and lift it. Do you see how much of a big difference now? Don't do this if it makes you uncomfortable. You have to be very gentle, otherwise you're gonna rip your lashes out. I'm gonna do the same for the other eye. So a little squeeze and voila. It's like all meshed together. Right. I wanted my lashes to just touch the people up there, you know? I just want them to touch the clouds and the sun and everything. What was I gonna do again? Was I gonna bronze? I feel like I'm bronzy enough, so I might just skip that and go straight into doing my lips, because my lips feels a little naked right now. Let me take off that lip balm from earlier, the one that I put on to moisturize my lips. Then I'm gonna go in with the Makeup by Maro. This is like a trial sample size, but I love it so much. It's called Rich Mauve. Just gonna lightly line it. I'm gonna define my Cupid's bow a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the Victoria Beckham Posh lipstick in Pout. And then I'm gonna top her off with this Victoria Beckham Beauty Posh gloss in Tanline. So this is what she looks like. And I'm gonna get my money's worth with this because I bought it for one of my previous videos for the full face of Victoria Beckham. And this was expensive, okay? I'm not telling you guys to buy this, but I'm going to be using it a lot on this channel until it's completely done because she was not cheap. Throwing it out there, she was not cheap at all. Ooh, I wanna highlight a little bit. I haven't used this in a long time. It's the Merit Cava. Yes. Is it Merit? Oh, yes, it's Merit. This is Merit's in Cava. It's a beautiful shade. I usually apply it with my fingertips, but I just didn't want to today. Okay, let me put my hair down and take these out, and then I will be right back. Alrighty, guys, this is the final look of this army green from the Makeup by Mario Ethereal eyeshadow palette. This is so beautiful. I'm really excited to do more looks with this shadow. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just calling my name right now, and it's making me want to just try new colors that I usually don't really try. So this is it. This is the final look. One more time, just so you guys can see all the glitz and glam and sparkle that I created. If you like more of these type of videos, please give this video a thumbs up, as well as hit that subscribe button and leave it in the comment down below. I love to hear from you guys, all your feedback on videos like this. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye. Mwah.